Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fessner, guys. In today's episode we've got the Xbox One X. I've took apart power supply already. There is a 1 hour 5 minutes recording which I won't be probably posting. I will just skip it, but I won't be posting. To be true, opening Xbox Series X power supply is as simple as removing 4 screws, and then those 4 screws will take out some plastic thingy, and then you can open it, and inside the metal case is a plastic, and when you will just lift up on one side pins like you've got in Xbox One S, R, and you can just literally open it, so it's nothing extraordinary. Then to remove mainboard from the plastic, you need to look where those pins were, and then you need to lift them up, and there is this viscous I think it's called paste. I just ordered it as well for myself, so you need to just lift it up and gently from each side, and it will go out. So it's nothing to show, to be true. So I'm actually glad that, you know, it happened, so the video will be shorter. Now what I see here in this power supply is what you see. Now here is missing one component. Okay, that's a diode, and the diode model, I'll tell you exactly if you want to know. If your one is burned and you can't see what it is, it's a RS1M. RS1 is exactly the same what it is here. Okay, RS1M, and you can check that it's a 1000 volt like M7 diode. Okay, that's a quick diode. I don't know if we can replace it with M7. I've got M7 in stock. I don't have RS1M, but you know, it is what it is. I was trying to clean up because it was all, you see, all like that. Yes, so everywhere. And this resistor, I've checked it. It's only blown away somewhere here. It's R100 as well, so 100 ohms. But if I'm taking on 100 ohms, it does nothing. Okay. So you can see that when I'm putting it together, probes, you've got a 0.4 ohm. But when I'm trying to check this one, nothing. Even if I'll take to the mega ohms, look, nothing. Okay. So same story goes for this one. As we know, it's R100 as well, and this is blown. So I'll try to extract it. Okay, try to extract it. If we can take it out, maybe we won't have a short. If the short would be gone, that would be really nice. But if the short won't be gone, the question is what else is causing this short to be true. Because I was trying to plug in, when I've removed this diode here, I was trying to plug in the power, and my fuse was blown, so no happy days. Now I'll remove this one, and I want to remove this one as well because it doesn't have any resistance. As soon as I can find my flux, which is here. Okay, good. Left hand, not super awesome, but oh well. Don't know if that's glued, because if that's glued, well, oh, okay, that's something new. So we don't have it glued because it's torn apart. Let's heat it up and let's move it on. Okay, now we've got this stuff that left. But anyways, you know, like we've done it. I can clean my tip, which is not a tip anymore, that's just what's left from the tip. I can brush it off and I can pour some alcohol. Toothbrush would be best. Okay, this will do. Okay, so we see that it's a trace damage, pad damage. That was glued, by the way, you can see that. Now probably that won't change anything, and we've got still no resistance on, because that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, actually, do I talk rubbish? Nope. Unfortunately, I'm right. It's 12 mega ohms. Phew. It should be 100 ohms. So, anyways, the long story short, let's extract it. So we need 200 ohm resistors, which I need to look for. See, if you heat it up from one side, yes, and then you heat it up from the second side, what you're doing is you're just heating up the second side so much that it's unable to cool off, and then what's happening is you can literally get it lifted, okay? Let's take some stuff off it. Come on. You really have to use more flux. It doesn't wanna take everything. It's a bit, but that's fine. We can leave it like that. And we can focus on this area to take as much as we can. Anytime. Okay, so why this pad doesn't want to go off? I want you to go off. Exactly, that's what I want you to do. You've done it. That was the rest of the resistor. Now we can put some flux onto the surface. Okay. Okay, and we get it cleaned. So I don't have 100 ohm resistor, but that's not the point here. I'll switch off this and I'll switch off my Canon charger as well. So I don't know what's the problem with this fella here. This one looks like it's attached to the probe, because I've lost my pointer. Now I don't know if that should be connected together or not, okay? And to be true, it doesn't look. So let us put my iron back on and let's get wick, get a wick, and let's try to get rid of the solder because I don't see that it should connect. Yes, exactly, that shouldn't connect, okay? So I would do a problem if I would leave them connected. Let me get rid of this thing here. Okay, good, now it's good. That's good. Now the question is, do we have any resistance? Okay, do we have any resistance? Like here, I'll put my probe into the socket, into the one side. I'll put onto here at 5 mega ohms. Here, 1 point, what? Why they have a resistance here? Oops, there might be still something shorted. Nothing. That's 0. That's 455. But that's what I don't like here. Okay? It's a line. So we still have a resistance. If we will check the diode, which is here, that's M7 diode, okay? It's a different diode. If we will put it into the mega ohms, okay, just so that you know it, switch so that you will see that it's a M7 diode. Oh, actually, that's the faulty one. So no, that's not M7 diode. Ah, here I've placed the M7 diode. That's fine. Okay, that's M7. So look, when I'm pressing on this side, I've got no resistance. Okay, completely. Like, it shouldn't be. Yes, it shouldn't be. No mega ohms, no anything. It just no pass. You shall not pass. Okay. Whereas if we will turn it around, we have a path for it. You see? That's 16 mega ohms. Where's the opposite way? Ooh, it's blown. Okay, so on one side it has, you know, like a huge resistance, and if we would do it like that actually, same diode, just for you to know, if you don't know this thing. Yes, that's 538, and on the second that's nothing. Okay, so in the circuit it can show otherwise, especially when there is other faulty component. Yes, so the best way is to check it out of the circuit. Okay, so now we know we got two resistors missing here, 100 ohm, one and second one, and then we know that we've got those two diodes faulty. Now we don't know what's happening here still, okay, we don't know, but that's alone, yes, that's alone making us with a bit of a problem, because here power comes in, here power comes in. What about the varistor? Varistor is not blown. Okay, so varistor is not blown. There is some capacitor. Capacitor is not blown. Where is bridge rectifier? Can we see at the bridge rectifier? It's here. Guys, those are the pins of the bridge rectifier. On the inside we should have a AC. Okay. So we don't have a short on the plus and minus. We don't have a short. Okay, so at the bridge rectifier we don't have a short. That's a truffle, that's a transformer, that's a big fella, which, ooh, we've got a short on a transformer. Look. Now the question is it a transformer or is it something else? Because that will be shorted everything now. So I'll be back. Hold on a sec. Okay, so the customer is happy to order a next power supply or new power supply, and I'll charge customer only for the labor. And as you know, I don't make money. I just order more stuff. That's how it's working. What else do we have here? We get some coil, capacitor and a coil. Okay, so in order to check where it is here. Okay, these two pins are from the transformer. Okay, and then there's more on this here. So in order to check if that's a transformer fault, we would have to disconnect these two pins from the rest of the circuitry. Okay, so that means I'll remove this and there will be still beep. If no, that means this capacitor is wrong. Yes, because that's C7. Same story here, C6. Yes. So if I will remove it and the beep will stop in between these two in the diode mode, that means this is faulty. Yes. So if the transformer is faulty, then guess what? All of them will show as faulty as they are now. Yes. So yes, I think just, you know, like that would be the best to remove the transformer and check, because that will take me a wee while. Again, it's viscous or vicious stuff going on here, and on each side it's quite challenging to be true to remove it, but that would show us exactly, you know, that would show us exactly if the beep would stop and the truffle would be, you know, transformer would be here still out of this chassis, still shorting, then we would know that the transformer is faulty and it's beyond the worth of the repair. Yes, if that wouldn't stop, that means something on the board is shorted. Yes, and then then it's bad. But because it's blowing fuses so much, yes, I would say that's probably the transformer. And because of that, I will spend some time on it. Not now, okay, not now, because that would be too big job. It's a lot of to dig in, a lot of to like clean and so on, and then remove that. So either I will record part 3 as a assembly and as a like test if that power supply will solve the problem with that Xbox, and then maybe I will record additional episode just on its own. Yes, just on its own, so that we will look if we can fix this power supply. Because to be true, even if I would pay like 20-30 pounds for the transformer, yes, I'm okay with that. These are sold for like 60 quid. If I will get those few components in that one, it's not about making huge profit, but having here spare good power supply for Series X. Because if this came, believe or not, there will be another one which will come, and guess what, now I've got a spare part for the Xbox. Yes, so if customer will be or is my thing, I'll pause and I'll get back to you shortly. Okay guys, customer have ordered a power supply, so I can put everything back. I don't wanna I can put everything back. I will do it more so I will remember it better. Pretty much. I don't have to push in those cables over there, that's fine, but at least put everything back together. Then disassembling it is just like 10 minutes for me if I don't need to detach everything. But at the end of the day, that's it in this episode. We see that power supply for Xbox Series X can go really badly. We don't know if the transformer is still bad or not. I will take my time, I will look into it, and I will show you probably in one of the episodes. But now I'm really busy. I need to go and do LEDs in one of the TVs. I need to put this one back together, so probably I will leave it as is and I will go to those LEDs before my children will come back from school. And I will come back to this once I'll finish that one. So guys, I would say that's everything in this episode. If possible, let's save them all, and if you can like the video, please, that would be really nice. Guys, but in this episode, that's everything. I see 23 minutes of the recording. Hope you've got some value out of it. You see which diodes are in this here, what could fail. You see the design of it, you know how to disassemble it. So that's it. Let's wait on the second power supply and we will assemble this Xbox. Fingers crossed nothing else is wrong and customer can be happy with this Xbox living the next life. See you later. If anybody wants to learn fixing electronics, or if anybody wants to cooperate with me, please get in touch through this website or bookrepair.online.co.uk. Thank you guys. Bye bye.